This is Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus was a tax collector. People hated him because he was working for the Romans, who were ruling over Israel at that time. Often, tax collectors would also demand extra money from the people so that they could get rich themselves. One day, Jesus visited the town where Zacchaeus lived. Zacchaeus was excited and wanted to see Jesus, but there was such a huge crowd that he couldn't get close. He couldn't even see Jesus because Zacchaeus was a small man. But then he had an idea. He climbed up a tree near the road and waited for Jesus to pass by. When Jesus passed the tree, he saw Zacchaeus and started talking with him. "Zacchaeus, come down. I want to have dinner at your house today." Zacchaeus was overjoyed. It was a great honor to host such a well-known person for dinner. He climbed down from the tree and brought Jesus and his friends to his house. Most of the people who saw this were upset. To them, Zacchaeus was a bad person who Jesus should not be spending his time with. After they ate, Zacchaeus said to Jesus, "I will give half of my wealth to the poor. And to all of the people who I took extra money from, I will give back 4 times as much as I stole from them." Jesus was happy to hear this. "Today is a special day for you. You have been saved, and your life has been completely changed. That is exactly what I came for, to find people who were lost and to bring them back to God."
This is Leonard. Leonard is the owner of a big company and has a lot of money. One day Leonard travels to another country. He calls 3 of his employees, Jim, Sam, and Henry, to come to him. Leonard gives $1 million to Jim, $500,000 to Sam, and $250,000 to Henry. Jim uses his money to buy some houses that he then rents to people. Sam puts the money into the stock market, and Henry takes his money home and puts it into a safe. When Leonard returns from his trip, he asks the 3 men what they did with his money. Jim tells him, "Through renting out houses, I was able to double the money you gave me." Leonard is happy and gives Jim a leading position in his company. Sam tells him, "I was able to double the money you gave me as well in the stock market." Leonard is happy with him too and gives Sam a leading position too. Henry takes the money out of his safe and gives it back to Leonard. Leonard is confused and asks him why he did not use it. "Well, I didn't want to lose it, and I knew you would take it back from me anyway once you came back." This makes Leonard angry, and he takes back his money without giving Henry any reward at all. Jesus told this story to show his listeners that it's stupid to not use your talents just because you're too afraid you may fail. Whoever trusts God and uses his talents for him will receive everything in the end. The one that does not care about God will lose everything.
Jesus was on his way to visit Jerusalem in order to celebrate the Passover festival. This is the most important holiday for Jewish people. He sent 2 of his friends he called disciples to a village nearby. Jesus told them that they would find a donkey there and take it with them. They did so. When people asked them why they are stealing the donkey, they answered, "Jesus needs it." As he had also told them. Jesus mounted on the donkey and was riding towards the gates of Jerusalem that way. There were many people welcoming him with joy. They put blankets in front of him and picked branches from trees to wave at him. It was a celebration just as one for a king entering the town, and everyone was singing, "Cheer for the king that God has sent us." One day Jesus went to the temple. The temple is a building just like a big church. Inside the temple there was a lot of booths for selling animals and exchanging money. When Jesus saw what was going on there, he became angry. He went up to the booths, threw them over and released the animals. This place should be a place for prayer and seeking God. You turned it into a fair. The leaders of the temple did not like what Jesus had done because they profited from the shops. After that, they made plans to get rid of Jesus.